This is who?
This is Iris from the Tarrant County Lawyer Referral Service.
Okay.
I was returning your phone call.
Okay. Yes, I needed some referrals for a civil rights attorney. And I'm trying to do a lawsuit for multiple parties that conspired with my abuse.
I don't have any civil rights attorneys in my service.
Yeah, I'm trying to establish a pattern that see what happens is in the past it's hard to believe, but my abuser, and see, you know how abusers set up prank calls?
Yes.
My abuser was actually, when he with his things, he'd have someone come in my environment and arrest me. And then he'd have people call. He had CPS workers calling, starting arguments, people with MHMR, blatant lies, just completely railroading my life like a horror movie. So I knew people wouldn't believe that one person would be allowed all this power to have people call you like on prank calls and dangle services and then deny them intentionally. So I've been calling lawyer referrals for 6 years, and no one for 6 years could not find an attorney on this planet calling from my device. So what I had to do was try to establish a pattern that he is doing this, having people call me like scam calls and spoof calls to play games with services. See, it used to have me in tears, but now I know they're scammers because I really get my hopes up high that someone was going to help me, and then they deny it. But you people wouldn't believe anything like that. You'd have to prove it. So you're with the lawyer referral line? What can you refer me to?
I'm with the lawyer referral service, but we have not had any lawyers in our service that have handled, the civil rights.
Yeah, they haven't had it in 6 years.
I know there's attorney out there. I know there's attorneys out there, but they're just not listed with us.
They haven't been listed at any location, ma'am. So I'm trying to build up a track record that someone is controlling my experience, which has to be felonies. Because how can all these lawyer referrals for 6 years not have any referrals for a multi-million-dollar lawsuit? How come when they took my backpack and then mistreated me at the Northern District Court Civil Rights Division, and blatantly lied so I couldn't appear at court? Then they said that I didn't come in enough amount of time. That closed the case, saying that I didn't come in a timely manner, but I was given tickets and violated and not permitted to come in the building. Yeah, but I don't know, ma'am. I think it's something mysterious. I think it has something to do with why the police keep on showing up at my provider's office. Well, my providers, phone providers, to try to enforce criminal activity. I think my phone's hacked, and I talk to scammers. No one would ever believe that, ma'am. But you find that out for 6 years. Oh, yes, you're the lawyer referral line.
I am the lawyer referral service. I just Googled civil rights attorneys in Fort Worth.
Okay, so you call me.
There's only one that comes out. Well, I call you because you left a message to call you.
Okay, so civil rights attorneys.
So the only one that I found when I Googled it was the law office of Lauren Boysen. It's Boysen in Fort Worth.
And a whole lawyer referral line, and there's no one in there that can do it, huh? Curious?
No, they all withdrew from our service.
They
withdrew. That they didn't need our service at all because we were a volunteer service. So.
Okay. So what about for a protection order? What about for a protection order? Protection orders are so hard, ma'am. What about for a protection order?
All right. Do you want the number to this attorney that says there are civil rights in Fort Worth?
Yes. Are you able to email it to me?
Not at this moment. I can't. I have an issue with my system.
You have an issue with your system. Number. My luck, ma'am.
Yes.
For 6 years. Okay. Well,
817.
Okay.
768.
Okay. I had to come to McDonald's to upload. I couldn't upload on my device. I had to use McDonald's Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm sorry. Can you repeat that, ma'am? I apologize.
817-768-6468.
Okay. Now, it's really difficult for some reason on my devices trying to get help with protection orders for 6 years. 6 years, ma'am. Can you help with that? Because
Give me
from
a second.
everyone on my phone, they all stopped doing it. You there, ma'am?
Yes.
For protection orders, ma'am. And
Yes.
mine
Give
is
me
kind
one.
of, yeah, because when I go to the district attorney, you get pushed, shoved, police come interrupt. They're not getting their felony charges. So they just come and if they don't personally interrupt, they enlist people in my environment to interrupt it. And security, blatant lies by staff all over the place, and no one's racked up these felony charges, ma'am.
And you're in Fort Worth, right?
Yes. Oh, how wonderful must it be for an abuser just to have, if he's upset, he don't have to just play on your phone. Have CPS call her and terrorize her. No, you CPS worker. I don't know what if they're real CPS workers or what was happening, but I knew CPS don't talk to people the way that I was talked to. Yelling at me, calling 2 or 3 times a day. I was tortured. Then I realized this was deliberate. It's psychological game.
All right. The only attorney that I have for the protective orders is Christopher Albert in Dallas.
Okay, let me make sure I understand. So you're a whole referral line, but some kind of way you only have one referral?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Curious.
Because, like I said previously, we're a volunteer service. So the attorney
They
decides if they
always have an
want to be
excuse for
part
felonies,
of.
racked up felonies. You're a volunteer service, ma'am?
I'm a volunteer service, so the attorneys decide if they want to be part of this service or not.
Okay, well, when I wasn't recording, they wanted to charge me $50 per referral on the referral line.
No, our attorneys
Well, it was
they
supposed
do
to.
the $20 for the first 30 minutes of the consultation.
Oh, so all attorneys charge for the consultation that you're giving me referrals to.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I don't get very much accomplished because everything's so heavily controlled. You would have to prove something like that. So let me see if they have a pen. Just one moment, ma'am. I like to write the number down because I'm not able to use my device properly. I had to come to McDonald's and use their Wi-Fi to upload videos. Just one moment, please. So you can't send me emails because normally the referral hotline, they send you emails of the attorneys and their credentials, but you can't do that. Your computer's down.
That is the state bar, not us.
Oh, okay. But you said your computer was down.
Yeah, my computer is down right now.
Yeah, I've had to endure that a long time, issues with computers. Okay. So can I have the number for did you already give me the number I couldn't get a pen. So, did you give me the number for the protection order? Only one attorney and only one civil rights attorney. Okay. Hold on. Just want to get clarity. So no attorneys in Fort Worth. You are in Tarrant County, but no one in Tarrant County does protection orders. You can only refer me to this one in Dallas.
Because that's all that's listed with our service.
Okay. And I'm sorry. You Googled one?
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
because for years when they Google things, I'll see how it works. The attorney does not help with what they told me the attorneys help with, but I'll try. Yes, is this Christopher?
It is.
Hello, I'm trying to get a protection order.
Okay. Tell me what you have going on.
Okay. My abuser has been able to have people of power call me on a whim, arrest me on a whim. I've got threatened 3 or 4 times a day. I have 20 false arrests, crimes to keep me away from 2 children unaddressed, multiple felonies all over the place. Police have deprived me of law enforcement to get a legal remedy to stop him from terrorizing me.
Okay, so let's take it one at a time.
Okay.
Here. All right. The person that you want to get the protective order against, what is his relationship to you?
It was someone I had met. I had an online relationship with, and then he started stalking me. I saw him stalking me in Itasca where I lived, and then when I
just didn't understand that.
I saw him stalking me in Itasca personally, and then
that's where you live. Okay.
Right, it's close to Waco. Okay. So then he started having people gang stalk me. When I ended the online relationship, Itasca police blatantly lied on me, said I assaulted him and evaded an arrest. It was a blatant lie. And
so I'm sorry, I'm just not following you. All right, so
like I said, we just got to take it sort of one thing at a time here.
Okay.
So this guy is someone you had a relationship with.
Online, yes.
And then you mentioned stalking. So let's talk about that first. The way this works is the only way you'll get a protective order is you've got to have evidence that he's made a threat against you of physical harm.
Yes, he's been doing it through other people.
Okay, so let's start with like the number one piece of evidence that you would use with the court saying, okay, here's proof that he is using this person to threaten me. What is that piece of evidence?
I have a YouTube channel with all of the crimes committed, a lot of the crimes committed on it. I started keeping a set of just documenting it. I kept a video diary of the insanity I experienced and how police come interrupt me at my cell phone provider.
I'm not, like, okay, I'm the judge, you've got one, you can show me one thing that is your best piece of evidence. What is that evidence?
Oh, they don't go by all the evidence? You can't compound like a whole bunch of evidence? They just have to have one thing?
You can, but I'm just, what is your best piece of evidence?
Of the YouTube channel with 1,000 and so videos on it of insanity. How when I'm in jail on false charges, how they put me in isolation, how my phone's hacked. Have you ever had anyone say that they had 20 false arrests from an abuser before, Christopher? I'm sorry, what's your last name? I don't mean Albert, Mr. Albert. Have you ever heard someone say they had 20 false arrests from an abuser?
No.
Have you ever heard someone that said that abuser has caused problems to keep them away from 2 children?
I haven't. So I was going to get to that part of it. Okay. The children part, are these his children with you?
No, okay. He's just trying to hit me below the belt where he knows it hurts with my children.
All right. So as to the protective order and this YouTube channel, are these videos that he's created?
No, they're videos that I've compiled.
And you say you've compiled them. Who's the videos of what? It's of him?
No, they're videos of how police have stalked me, how I believe I'm gang stalked, and videos of crimes and slander all over the place. Crimes to keep me from being in a domestic violence, getting help from a domestic violence organization.
I gotta, like I was saying, it's one at a time here. So, okay, so you've got a video. What's the best video you've got? What does it show?
The best one video. The best one. Well, probably when they arrested me for reporting that my new battery pack got stolen at the convention center. I was bullied by like 5-6 marshals. And then they schemed, when they found out how many false arrests I had, they went ahead and let me go, but schemed a criminal trespass so I couldn't get shelter there. Or maybe the one at CPS where the security guard blatantly lied and said I was trying to fight her. So the police came and I said, check the camera.
How do you connect these with the guy you want to get the protective order against?
Oh, since you're an attorney, what do you think about me ending the online relationship and then police blatantly lie? You think that will help?
Well,
maybe what about all these blatant lies all over the place? 1,000 videos, over 1,000.
So I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's probably just me. But I got to take these in at like sort of in a like one at a time.
Sure,
kind of
I've had all kinds of amazing experience. 6 years. You take your time. Take your time. I've had all kind of amazing experiences in this 6 years. Take your time.
Okay. So, let's say like you mentioned the one video with the sheriffs harassing you, arresting you. What is the evidence you have that connects the guy you want the protective order against to those sheriffs, to that incident?
Well, he's the only person that I ended the online relationship, and the Tasca police blatantly lied.
Okay. That's probably not going to get you there because you've got to have some sort of direct evidence that it was him that had something to do with that.
Yeah. So what's been going on is I get railroaded back to people that just really can't help. Because if someone is reporting that someone has taken their freedom 20 times, and then, are you interested in filing civil, helping me with a multi-million dollar lawsuit? How I was terrorized in jail on false charges, blatant lies to keep me away from kids that are easily proven. They don't have their story straight. Are you interested in a multi-million dollar lawsuit? Being a part of that?
Sorry, I thought we were talking about a protective order.
Well, you said that the protective order, you were kind of concerned about it if I had enough evidence, and even though you didn't check out the channel, all referrals that I've had for 6 years just really didn't think that I had a case, and didn't look at the channel, and really didn't want me to know about the family code and a whole bunch of other of my rights.
No, I'm just asking you about your best evidence, and so you've got to have the way those protective orders work is the judge is going to require that the person you want to get a protective order against that you've got direct proof of a threat of physical violence.
Okay, so what are the pretenses for stalking? Because there are celebrities that get stalked, and they're able to have accountability for their stalker, but for 6 years, it's been impossible for me to get any accountability for mine, even trying to pay attorneys. So when stalkers, how can celebrities get accountability for their stalkers? Can you tell me about what my rights for being stalked, and cyber stalked, and police cover up?
Sure. So once again, I'm the judge. You've got to present me with the first thing you want to do is present the best piece of evidence you have on his stalking. What is
that? It would be that compiled evidence on my YouTube channel of the would have to put all the pieces together to see that an army full of people have lied on me when I ended the online relationship. And he has made blatant lies. There's another thing on the It Me channel. I have multiple cyberbullying sites, and on It Me channel, they have half a video where I had came to his business because I was getting terrorized and police wouldn't do law enforcement. So I came up to his business to ask him what I can do to have him stop terrorizing me. And I said that on the end part of the video, but he only has half the video. He didn't play the whole thing. So this person on It Me had his video. In addition to that, she had me a picture of me at CPS picketing because CPS has been committing crimes. So what do you think, can you tell me my rights?
So I'm trying to. So okay, on the stalking part,
sure.
What you've got to have there is some direct evidence that this guy actually, like physically following you.
Can I give you the YouTube channel if I can? I'm thinking I would be paying you to represent me. Don't you need evidence, the YouTube channel, to see what's on it?
I do, but before I represent you, I'm going to pass. Call the lawyer referral service back.
It's playing. We've already discussed this. Well, I want you to get the YouTube channel because I'm about to upload this video.
No, thank you.
Okay. So he has these people call. I know it's not believable. Waste my time, play games, get my hopes up high. This would be the third time today someone has done this. Call. This is how he gets his frustration out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're going to be on my YouTube channel. So he has the police department call, harass. He had his sir, you can hang up. I'm talking to my YouTube channel.
You called me. I didn't call you.
Right, but the lady called me back and gave your number. I'm just trying to establish a pattern, sir, so people can be held accountable.
An attorney. I do civil.
Yes, hang up, sir. Hang up. This is for my YouTube channel. This is for my YouTube channel. You can hang up. So this is the third time someone has played games, called me, and dangled services that they knew I was.
Called you. You called me.
I was given this referral. In fact, referrals for 6 years that didn't work. If someone is controlling my environment, that's criminal.
I think you need to seek medical attention.
Well, if that's what set up people would say, sir. He hung up.